Had to ask some stranger. Pretty sure he was in the middle of a drug deal, by the way. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is like I don't even know how many attempts I've had at making this video. Honestly, I've given up. So let's just say welcome to this video. If you read from the title below, this video is kind of like a story time video of how I lost my old phone and why I got the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. And this video is going to be divided into two, so yeah, stay tuned for the next one. So this video is going to be a story time on like how I lost my old phone, which led to me getting this phone. So I'm gonna take it back to the early months of 2020, i.e. May. My old phone, the S9, it was due for an upgrade. So your girl was like, alright, I'm gonna get the S20 Plus. I was very excited because I was gonna get a new phone. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I was gonna get a new phone for ages, and I was just waiting for the right time to like upgrade, where the prices were low, and I was waiting to see like if there was like a deal. And back then there was a deal where Samsung, well, most outlets were offering the Samsung Galaxy S20 with the active watch. What's up? What's up? So yeah, so like I was like, yeah, I'll go get the phone then, because like they had a deal going on. Like I get a free watch and I love free stuff, so got the free watch and it came with the phone. So I got the phone in May and it was good. It was like an amazing phone. Like I haven't been in touch with anything or anyone in such a long time, but your girl fell in love with that phone. Like that phone was literally the embodiment of my love. Like, Samsung, thank you. I've never felt love like that before. I was just in love with that phone. So and also it came with a free watch. So there was that. So like I was very like excited. I really loved the phone. Took so many beautiful pictures. The camera was amazing. It was gorgeous. And but unfortunately I clearly didn't love it enough because I lost it. Yeah. I was going to work one evening. I remember I was really tired, just woken up from a nap, and I left the phone on the bus because I don't drive. And I got off the bus. I was actually looking. I remember I was looking through my bag for the phone. I was like, where is my phone? And I couldn't find it. And then my worst fear came to pass. I left the phone on the bus because what happened was I had my earbuds, my Samsung buds on, and because of that it disconnected because the bus had already gone too farther than the range of like the connectivity. So because the phone was on the bus and I was not on the bus, like it disconnected. So it was very sad, very, very sad. So I tried to catch up with the bus, didn't happen, almost got hit by another bus, had to ask some stranger. Pretty sure he was in the middle of a drug deal, by the way. And y'all know, Louise, the concept of stranger danger does not register into my noggin. And of course I had to ask the stranger with a car who looked very shady. I was like, excuse me sir, could you help me catch that bus please? I left my phone on it, it's brand new, it's not insured, and I think I'm going to lose my mind. Like I was actually shaking, and the fact that I had to talk to a stranger and I was willing to get into a stranger's car showed you how much like I was losing my mind. Like there's no other way I lost my mind. Like I was really, like I almost got hit by a bus, and I'm getting into a stranger's car right now. So like I was like, hey sir, can you help me catch up with the bus? And the guy was like, oh that's horrible, say no more sis, get on. So I got into the car with this guy, and the guy went screw screw screw. Felt like I was in an action movie, like car chase scene. Like my guy just swerved in front of the bus, and I was like, thank you. So I got on the bus and I was like to message bus driver, I was like, yo Mr. Bus Driver, I left my phone on the bus, can I come in and look? And the guy was like, he was actually annoying, like he didn't really care, but he was like whatever. So I got on the bus now and looked around, couldn't find it, and some lady was like, you're the lady with the black phone, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, I saw a guy with like 2 phones, he put them both in his pocket and he got off like a few stops before you caught up with the bus. And I was like, what? And that's when my heart just shattered. Okay, like I was like, what? I was so upset, like I wanted to cry. Mind you, I was on my way to work. I was already super late for work at this point. Like I think it was like I turned up to work like half an hour late because I was trying to like catch up with my phone because I was actually on time at the start, but then because like lost my phone. Well, of course I was running late, so I had to get onto the what's it called now, to my workplace, very upset, explained to my clients. I was like, I'm sorry I'm late, lost my phone, blah blah blah. And they were such a sweetheart. They were like, it's fine. They even like wrote down like the non-emergency police helpline for me, and they were like, when you get home just call them and tell them like what happened. I was like, okay. So like I was going through like, I don't know if you all have ever lost a phone or anything of value. Like you just feel so upset with yourself. Like to this day, like I don't even like to think about it because I just, because I can't even be mad at anyone. Like I just feel it's a horrible feeling. So like yeah, so I was just like on a thin line between sanity and nervous breakdown, because that was where I was at. And again, it was my fault because Samsung has this thing where like you can prevent someone from like turning off your phone because you have to put your phone lock, so i.e. your thumbprint or your passcode or whatever. And for some reason the doy, I decided to take it off. And I remember that day that I actually took it off because it was a conscious effort for me to take it off, and I took it off. And so again, that's one of the things that I still kick myself about. That, and also insuring my phone. Again, insure your phone and your properties. Like did not insure it, and I was like very sad. So got home, called the police, the non-emergency helpline, and they said, oh well, you're gonna have to go to Immobilizer, some other website affiliated with the police. And I was like, all right. So I went on it, because I needed to get like a police report just to like show if anyone was to ask any questions, I've got that proof saying yeah, I really did lose my phone. I didn't just give it to like my homies, and I didn't just give it to my friend and then trying to like file for a new thing. So like yeah, I was trying to get the report, and Immobilize did not offer me that. So I called them again, and the person that answered gave me nothing but attitude. They were like, oh, why are you calling us again, kind of thing. And I'm just like, you guys never answered my question because I want a police report. Then the guy was like, oh well, just go to like the London Met website, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, you should have told me that in the first place without the attitude. Like I was really pissed off. And after like a very long time, because this was in August, and then lost the phone in August, and come October now, this is like towards the end of September, the police finally contacted me saying, oh yeah, I'm in charge of your phone, I'm sorry it's taken so long for us to get back to you, blah blah blah. What had happened was we sent the CCTV footage to the wrong police station, which is why it's taken so long for us to even get started. And I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna get into that, but thank you so much for getting back to me. Thank you for actually doing your job, I guess. So the guy was like, okay, we're gonna go through CCTV footage and try and figure out who took your phone, and then after that we can contact the TFL, like Transport for London, and see if we can get someone, like we can find and pinpoint the payment method. Because if you use like your travel pass, the Oyster card, or your debit card to pay, they can actually trace down who actually owns that card and find out where to catch this person. So I was like, all right, fine. And I didn't hear anything from them at all for another like 2-3 weeks. And they said they were going to contact me the following week once they find out and figure out who took the thing. So like they actually called me twice that day and they said, oh yeah, are you this person, were you wearing this, do you have the black glasses? And I was like, yeah, that was me. So they're like, oh cool. And they even managed to find the person on the CCTV footage, and I was like, that's great, so you guys can find out who took my phone, right? They're like, yeah, I'll get you justice, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. And that happened. And then like 2 weeks later now they called me again saying, mind you, they were supposed to call me like a following week to get like an official statement, and they said, sorry, I have bad news. And I was like, what's the bad news? They were like, oh yeah, the police was like, oh, apparently it's taken so long for us to get the payment network. TFL can't offer like payment, like a record of who paid what and where was paid and blah blah blah, because it's been so long and they've discarded their records. And I'm just like, what? Come again? So you guys have pretty much messed up the entire investigation out of your inadequacy and incompetency, and then now you're calling me not 1 month, 2 months after I lost my phone to tell me, sorry, it's been too long for you guys to, pursue anything further. And I'm just like, you know what, thank you. This was on Friday. I was like, thank you. And mind you, today is Tuesday. It's like, thank you so much. I'm very disgusted with the progress that's been going on. You guys have showed me nothing but disregard for my issue. Like, if you guys weren't going to do the investigation properly, you should have said, oh, there's nothing we could have done from the very get-go, because like, you guys have raised my hopes, disappointed me on many occasions. From the moment you guys said you're going to start investigating, to the point where you said you were going to find this, to the point where you said you sent the CCTV footage to the wrong precinct and to the wrong police station, till now where you said you were going to call me and nothing happened, and it's been 2 weeks. I was like, thank you so much for informing me. I would like to file an official complaint, because this is annoying. Like, I was very upset. I was like, yo, like, where can I file a report, because I'm not impressed. And they said they're going to send me an email, like just like a little email, just like explaining what happened or whatnot. And it's been Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days so far, and nothing. So I'm just like, you know what, guys, thanks for taking me seriously. And they said, oh, we doubt you'll be able to be present for the hearing anyway, so I guess that's not a big deal, blah blah blah. And I was just so upset, and to this day, like, just thinking about it, like, my blood just boils. And yeah, so I am not impressed with like British policing system or any of like public services in the UK, and the fact that we pay taxes to that is just disgusting. And I know next time, if I was in a situation where I'm in trouble, like, don't rely on the police to help, because gross misconduct. But yeah, anyway, that was kind of like my story time on how I lost my phone. And join me again next week, where I kind of just like explain to you guys how, like, which phone I've got, that Note 20, and what I like about it and the features that I fell in love with. Okay, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time. And that is a wrap, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and zoop.